I work in the building.
What do you do?
I'm an architect.
It's the architect, man. Listen, I've been holding my tongue on this fight between potential fight between Vasyl Lomachenko and Nicholas Walters because first I didn't believe that this fight would probably be getting done anytime soon. And when Bob Arum said it's a done deal, I still was like, until there's an official announcement, which we still been waiting on. I know he's Bob Arum, but we haven't had it posted, and they given there's no date, no definitive date, no definitive venue. So I'm still like, I guess I want to speak on it now, but I kind of want to wait. For all we know, they could be fighting any daggone body, not even fighting each other, and it's a conversation that's just wasted. But anyway, man, my whole thing is this. When I first started the fight, I was like, man, this fight, is going to probably be a great fight, man. And I'm not saying it won't be, but, great contrasting styles, boxer, puncher, then you got another mover, then you got a guy who's a mover and, uses angles, footwork, and rhythm. But I'm just like, what's really bothering me to make me not believe this may not be a great fight? I just can't get past it, man. Orlando Salido, man. Vasyl Lomachenko versus Orlando Salido is really bothering me. Like, I want to say this is going to be a great fight if it happens between him and Nicholas Walters, but I mean, I'm just like, he couldn't handle a guy who was slightly bigger before. Now, granted, he can learn from that, but I just, fighting Gary Russell, who's a very talented fighter, it wasn't the same. That's a guy he was longer than. He can box. He's probably even a little bit stronger than him. I mean, when I watched the fight, it was evident that he was stronger than Gary Russell. And I'm just like, that's not the same. Salido just got in his chest, used his little tactics, and just made it rough and was just strong. And he didn't. His inside game didn't look that great, Lomachenko's, in that fight, and he just looked like he just was struggling with that. And I'm just like, Nicholas Walters is a much bigger guy, much stronger guy, better skills, younger, and I'm just like, is he going to start chopping him down like a tree, and we just going to hear timber, before midway through the fight? Or even if it go last late, he's just dominating him after a while, after he just rips to the body and starts clipping him. I don't know if Lomachenko has enough power to keep Walters off of him. And like I said, man, like that I want to believe this is going to be a great fight if it happens. But gosh, man, I just think about that Salido fight, and I don't want to put too much into it. But it's like my eyes are telling me one thing, man. And it's just like Nicholas Walters is a far better guy, and he's big. He's a big dude. Nicholas Walters knows how to break you down. He knows where to stick those body shots. He doesn't, try to do too much. He tries to hit you with the shots at the right spots at the right time. And that can be dangerous. It wears on you. And he has that power to just, stretch you out. And I don't think Lomachenko has that type of power to, to discourage him too much. He may frustrate him, but, if he can make the proper adjustments, how good is this fight really going to be, man? I mean, everybody wants to sweep this Salido loss under the rug, especially HBO. They act like he's undefeated, ain't lost to nobody, and he's never looked vulnerable. I mean, he took an L already. I don't care about that weight. If he was that skilled, that extra weight right there with the guy who isn't, Salido's been solid over his career. He had a good run late in his career. But come on, man. If he was as skilled as they're saying he is pound for pound, man, he should have been able to, figure that out and easily, get a win. At least easily figure him out through the second half of the fight by making adjustments, man. But you know, like I said, man, I hope this fight gets made. I hope it's a very good fight. My mind is telling me that Nicholas Walters is gonna get him out of there late. You know, if it does happen, or no, or midway through the fight, if he catches him with something sick. But like yeah, man, like I said, at first I thought it was gonna be a great fight and pick him, but I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I'm not making a prediction yet because the fight hasn't been official. But I just thinking and I'm leaning, man. This may not be that good. It may be Lomachenko getting thrown into the deep end, man. But anyway, I'm out.